Hello, hello guys. Good evening, and we are back for the game number 3 of our first series. So,
10
Talon
seconds
Esports
remain.
Gladiators. Sino ba talaga yung mananalo dito?
5
Sabi,
seconds. It
kailan ang
is
laban nila?
Dire's ban. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to ban.
So, opening
10
pick for the
seconds.
side of Talon Esports. We'll be getting 2 cores already.
Dire's turn to
Ember,
ban.
Medusa, and then for Gaimin Gladiators, we have 2 supports. So, this is interesting for me. Ang ganda naman yung naging opening pick ng core heroes dito ng Gladiators. And if we're gonna look about the
10
support heroes
Dire's turn to pick.
ng core heroes ng Talon Esports, ayun yung maganda.
Radiant must choose.
Yung opening pick nila. And then, for the support heroes ng Gladiators, hindi naman sila yung ganong ka-okay in answering up these 2 core heroes. So, parang libreng magandang core hero agad to for Talon. Well, they will start with the answer with this Underlord pick. So, at
10
least
seconds
Atrophy Aura,
remain.
goods naman yan. Possible mag-Crimson Guard for this game to deal with the
5
Medusa's damage.
seconds remain.
So, medyo goods naman na to para sa akin for Gladiators. Now, for Talon Esports, most likely they might be looking for their support hero para sa 3rd and 4th pick. And talking about support hero, meron ba tayong magandang makuha dito na support?
Radiant's turn to pick.
Actually, who cares about the support? Let's just grab the Beastmaster immediately. So, inner Beast Aura para sa Medusa.
Dire must
Then,
choose.
Keeper of the Light.
El Clasico. Sobrang ganda ng keeper this game. I mean, no joke. Ilang beses natin nakita na parang hindi na ganun ka-popular yung keeper, diba? Hindi na siya napipick.
10 seconds.
Pero this game, sobrang pasok siya for Talon.
5 seconds.
Like for example, lane stage, keeper, Beastmaster yung magkasama. So, wild axe yan. Yung Beastmaster, talagang makasisecure niya yung kanyang farm. And then, for the middle stage ng game natin, Chakra sa Ember Spirit yung mangyayari. Start of his chains, try to play around with that. Pagdating ng mga late game timings for the Medusa to shine, Chakra din, ng Keeper of the Light, diba? I mean, sobrang sulit ng keeper pick for Talon Esports. For me. And they went for the Third Blade para sa Gaimin Gladiators. Sobrang ganda ng Wild Axe build for the Beastmaster, knowing na mataas yung base armor ng Third Blade. Just try and deal with him with your magic build approach. So yung Wild Axe and then possible Binding Light Illuminate. Wala naman siyang problema sa mana sustain. Dahil nga doon sa Keeper of the Light na makakasama niya. So medyo scary itong draft na ginawa ng Talon agad dito. Tignan-tignan na lang natin kung meron pa magagawa dito yung Gaimin Gladiators for their mid hero. Ano ba yung mga available mid heroes natin so far? They will remove Huskar since kawawa yung Ember Spirit dyan for the lane stages. Elder Titan naman tatanggalin ng Gaimin Gladiators since it's a big counter up against Thorblade. Who else?
It is Dire's ban.
Well, that's gonna be Pangolier. Pangolier ni Queen. I think maganda mag-Shadow Demon dito for Talon. Disrupt over the third blade. Pwede rin pang save and disruption. And then, demonic
10
lens, malaking
seconds.
bagay.
Turn to
Ay,
begin.
binanat din siya rin, sorry. Malaking bagay din yung demonic lens kasi. Lalo na sa Pit of Malice, diba? Hindi ka marurut. Well, last pick for Talon Esports. Meron pa naman tayong 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining for their reserve time. Medyo matagal-tagal pa
10
yan. And
seconds
marami pa
remain.
tayong pwedeng makuha para sa last pick
5
support ng
seconds
Talon
remain.
Esports. Spirit Breaker available pa rin naman for Talon if they want to. Kung nagganap sila ng control. Medyo mahirap lang in terms of team fight, lalo na kapag merong Pit of Malice na nakalapag. Talagang makaka-cancel out naman agad yung charge mo dun kapag nung ka napadaan. So yun na naman yung downside of getting Spirit Breaker this game. Pero Talon Esports, just grabbing Lich. Talagang ano lang naman, typical position 5 na meron pang save, Frost Shield, diba? Lagyan mo lang na Frost Shield yung Medusa. Sobrang hirap patayin yan. Wala naman siyang kinahanto talaga totally dito. Pero Lich as a hero is actually good, especially in 4 Protect 1 game or style.
10
Na meron silang
seconds.
Medusa dito. Frost Shield mo lang yung Medusa.
5 seconds.
Gladiators, I don't know what's gonna be their next pick. Ano ba? Is it time for them to get Sniper? Sniper mid? Since ayun yung asahan nila dito for the high ground defense. Maybe. Bukod sa Underlord, diba? Meron pa silang Sniper. Malaking bagay yun for Gaimin Gladiators. So just waiting for that last pick on Gaimin Gladiators. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining.
Monkey King.
Choose your hero.
So Monkey King will be the hero to choose for Gladiators. MK ni Queen. First time I'll be seeing this. Up against sa Ember Spirit. Alam na naman natin yan. Nalalamang yung Monkey King dyan. Magkakaroon ba tayo ng some changes for Talon Esports? We're in Medusa mid. Ember sa position 1. Tignan-tignan na lang natin kung ano yung magiging plano dito for Talon Esports. Kung iiwas ba nila sa bad matchup yung Ember, di ba? Up against sa MK.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Just waiting for the game to start. Tamang chill casting na lang tayo guys. Medyo late na rin naman na. And hanggang ngayon, wala pa rin si Ate Shetty. Wala pa rin tayong kasama dito mag-cover ng playoffs. So, here we have it. Game 3 ng ating first series. Good luck, have fun. One of this team will proceed para sa last day natin ng DreamLeague. And one of them will be eliminated after this game. So, tignan natin kung sino ba yun. Kala ko courier. Si Monkey King pala talaga yan. Sorry. Nagulat ako, sinugod siya ng courier ni MK. Si MK pala talaga yan. Tamang chill lang. Chill lang sa kama, boss. Natutulog. Nagising na siya kanina eh. Tapos biglang di na naman sumagot. So, malamang tulog pa rin, boss. I mean, bago matapos yung game 1, nagising na si Sherry.
The quest for ultimate glory continues.
So, back to the game.
Just 30 seconds now.
Medyo nag-aabangan na naman para sa magkabilang team. Center Ward will be blocking the Ancient Camp. Well, para sa Beastmaster yan, of course. Ito yung magiging farming site ng Beastmaster mamaya. Talagang guaranteed na bibigyan siya ng stacks dito. So, nice job for Gladiators in addressing that. Malaking bagay na yan.
The battle begins.
So, Savage? But ang layo ni Savage. Well, he's getting chased down by the techies. And I think kailangan niya mag-TP sa bottom lane. Actually, uuwi dito yung Medusa. Okay, mag-TP na siya. Sinalubong niya lang yung courier niya, which is Sage Mas ata, in the deliver. Para sa mana region. Ang Medusa lane. So, for the Beastmaster, he'll be with Keeper of the Light. And as for Celery, ito lang yung pwede nila niyang gawin dito. Let's try to contest the Beastmaster. Wild Axe is gonna be thrown, making sure na hindi naman malalasit yan madi-deny ng Undying. Ay, almost level 2 agad para sa Beast. Kailangan niya lang dito siguro at least 2 points ng kanyang board, then pwede niya nang ma-kite down yung Undying. So for the bottom lane action, that's gonna be Medusa and Lich. Medyo masakit in terms of skill damage. Frost Blast, Mystic Snake. Unfortunately, hindi nag-bounce si Mystic Snake para kay Savage. So na-deny pa nga, Ace.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
For the mid lane, well, ito naman talaga yung magiging result niyan. MK should be winning this matchup.
I take what I please. Nay, I say.
Tombstone finally has been dropped. Jebs dito nakaramdam naman agad and will be able to TP out successfully. Tier 1 tower lang naman siya nag-TP out dito, so makakabalik pa rin naman siya sa lane. That's gonna be it. Wala pa rin naman tayong first blood dito. Securing water rune para kay Mikoto. Meron siyang 1 point para sa kanyang searing chain.
You thought you were winning?
Wala siyang point ng flame guard dito. Just Queen. Ready to zone him out.
Filtered in the flame.
Boundless Strike. Available naman para kay Queen with Jingo Mastery. And there we have it. Just building up the pressure up against the Ember Spirit.
No.
Mine!
Still no first blood, pero lumalamang sa lane stage yung Gladiators. Lalo na sa mid matchup natin. So nicely done for the Undying to keep the pressure on up against these two heroes. Grabbing space na po-provide niya sa Turblade. Turblade talagang free farm lang dahil sa ginagawa ng Undying dito. Well, bottom lane, this might be the first blood. Blast off will make it. Makapag-escape pa rin naman dito si Tofu. Di umabot yung Sinister Gaze para kay Oli. So just back on farming lang naman para sa magkabilang team.
Chained in searing heat.
Things. So Queen dito again, trying to zone out Mikoto. But with Oli joining in, this might be hard. Sinister Gaze for the follow-up control. Wukong's Command is finally being committed. With the Boundless Strike, blast off, follow-up, taking out Lich, Sleight of Fist. Queen still alive from this. Jingo Master the buff secured, and will be able to take out the Ember Spirit as well. Double kill para sa ating Monkey King. Pero sobrang ganda ng ginawa din ni Tofu, reading that movement. Nakapag-rotate naman agad sa may middle lane. And natulungan pa niya si Queen to survive that.
There is little hope for
Time to move.
Gets the haste rune afterwards. Will be ready to zone out Mikoto. Fortification kicks in.
Radiant's top tower.
Does have the chains. Nope. Sticky bomb. Not gonna be on point. Pero abot pa rin naman yung... Oh, nice start of Fist. Queen getting outplayed. Needs to be careful. Solve is up. So makapag-region out pa rin naman dito si Queen with the Boundless Strike. A bit too late to get the Jingos up. Nag-expire na yung kanyang Jingo stack sa Ember Spirit bago tumama yung Boundless Strike niya. Tricky lead pa rin naman for Gladiators. And as for Celery, well, safe to say, lane stage sobrang in favor of Gladiators. Si Rakya dito might be in trouble. Frost Shield is available para kay Oli. Is gonna be enough to survive from this? Nope, not gonna happen. Thunder is up. Jabs will be next right here. Pero nag-keep naman na dito si Jack the Chains. Oh no! Sobrang daming neutrals na available for Mikoto to catch the Ember agad para sa kanyang Sleight of Fist. Random kasi yung Sleight of Fist sa pagkakalam ko. Yung kung sino yung magiging target. Alam ko may binasa akong description nun. But Sleight of Fist talagang random siya. Hindi po kung sino yung nasa unahan mo, eh yung tatamaan agad ng Sleight of Fist.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Denied.
Well, neutral stacks. Iko-contest naman ng Gladiators. Tombstone ng spin drop. That's gonna be Illuminate. Wild Axe available ulit pa rin naman. Mikoto will be joining this, making sure na hindi naman nila mako-contest entirely yung neutrals dito. Pero tamang leech lang naman ng XP yung ginagawa for Gladiators with the third blade also joining the fight. Pero wala siya Metamorphosis. Not sure what he can provide. Maybe the slows from the reflection. Mikoto dito rin at out. And para kay Jabs, Metamorphosis available ulit para kay Dracchio. Seryoso? Naging up na ulit yung kanyang Metamorphosis. Savage even joining in. Pero wala silang abutan dito. For the MK. Already in the trees. Hindi ko na nakikita si Razer. May na ba sa patch na to si Razer? Dati gamitin ngayon. Totally wala na. Hindi ko rin sure. Basta. Wala rin akong idea. Ano ba nangyari kay Razer? Hindi ko kasi talaga totally binasa lahat nung sa changes ng heroes. Mamaya check ko kung anong meron kay Razer kung bakit hindi na siya yung ganong ka-high pick.
On the hunt for Radiant forces. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blinding Light, Sleight of Fist, Chain, setup dito, gives the Chakram over to Mikoto. Another Sleight of Fist to take him out. Double damage yun para kay Mikoto. So, easy kill lang naman yun for Talon Esports. Pero 5k pa rin yung kalamangan ngayon ng Gladiators. Let's check the net worth. Look at this. Sobrang layo. 1k ahead lagi yung core heroes dito ng Gladiators compared to their counterpart. Yikes.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Max yun. Kaya dasal lang sa Talon. Well, hindi pa naman level 3 na pala yung Primus Link. Pero hindi pa naman ganun ka delikado yung Talon Esports dito, diba? Still waiting tayo dun sa possible power spike na Medusa. Sadyang na-outfarm lang siya dito. Medusa usually pinipick tong hero na to. One of his main advantage is yung way niya sa pagpa-farm kasi kaya niyang i-outfarm agad yung opponent niya with his split shot para siya may libreng Battle Fury. Pero this game, mas mayaman sa kanya yung core heroes ng Gladiators, diba? Kahit sino sa core heroes ng Gladiators, mas ahead sa Medusa ng 1k. Almost 2k. Now, stacks will be given to Savage and Jobs, so maghahatian pa nga sila dito for the Ancient stacks. And now, that's gonna be Savage spotted in. Stone Keys has been committed. And down he goes! What happened? That's a quick one. Savage dead. The same goes for the techies, but they've lost to right now for Talon Esports. Paano na matay na bigla si Savage dun? Queen? With his Jingo Mastery? Naka-diffusal blade pala yung MK. Kaya naman pala. 12 minutes in, we have diffusal blade for the MK mid. Plays dito, unfortunately, nawala yung ating Solar Bind para lang sa increase ng magic damage. And that's gonna be Jobs, out of position, bound to strike. Will be too late para kay Queen. Pero napatama naman niya sa Ancient, so not wasted naman yung kanyang bound to strike dun. Dracchio secures the kill, and it's getting bigger and bigger yung advantage dito for Gladiators. If you are Talon Esports,
the Radiant glyph is now active.
You must be thinking, what can you do at this point? Hindi nila take advantage yung Ember Keeper duo. Dahil nga sobrang naluging Ember sa may middle lane. For the Beastmaster, same goes. Di siya gano'n nag-benefit. Ang ganda ng ginawa ni Celery dito and zoning out the two heroes sa may top lane. Sobrang free farm si Dracchio. And now, even yung tier 1 top tower, nakuha pa nga dito ng Gladiators. The next one will be the tier 1 mid tower. So, more map control will be given for Gladiators after this. Bit of Malice, Firestorm, Frost Shield, Sinister Gaze, Ace. Well, it's a bit too tanky right now. Ano bang item na Ace dito? Meron siyang Crimson Guard, so good luck for the Medusa in terms of damage. Firestorm again will be dropped, Illuminate. Will be able to take out the waves. So, tamang defend lang naman dito for Talon. Importante itong tier 1 mid tower na to, or else mas lalong mawawalan sila ng map control, lalo na sa jungle side. And speaking of jungle side, that's gonna be Savage, scouted out by Queen. Is running towards the jungle. Queen's Gate used, and Stone Gates will be immediately used para sa ating Medu. But Queen will continue to chase back in. Nice finish for Grease dropping the Stone in the Wukong's command, but the blast off should be able to catch this Medusa. Chain Frost bouncing in non-stop will be able to take out Ace. Ollie, a beautiful Chain Frost was used. Might be overextending for Gladiator squad. Losing 2 right now in the process. That's 2 big cores down for Gladiators and Dracchio. Possible madamay pa nga. Another style of Fist Chains. It won't connect this time for the third blade, so he'll be able to escape for the Undying. Just trying to finish off Ollie. Kill the zombie. Sinister Gaze. Decay. Takes him out. Meron pa ba TP out dito yung ating Undying? Mukhang manlalaban na lang siya. Trying to finish off the quarter. One more right click is needed. Will be able to escape. Namatay pa rin naman dun yung Undying. Well, that was a chaotic fight and medyo malalim din for Gladiators. I think napaagay yung Finn's Gate nung Underlord. Dapat di yata siya muna nag-Finn's Gate dun. Nakapag-Stone Gaze tuloy agad yung Medusa. $7K advantage for Gladiators, mga boss.
Illusion!
So, we are back on farming. Sino lamang ng pick pagdating sa pickings? Hang on. Since mamamatay dito si Jabs, sumabot pa rin yung Bandits, right? Well, para sa akin, mas madali kasing i-execute yung draft ng Talon Esports, looking at their heroes, diba? Alam mo agad yung gustong gawin ng Talon Esports dito. Aura ng Beastmaster para lang ma-boost lalo or ma-buff yung Medusa. For Protect 1, yung era ng Talon Esports, they even have Lich, diba? For the Frost Shield. Doon yung Chakra given ng Keeper. Parang Medusa in front. Yun lang yung gustong gawin ng Talon Esports dito. Unfortunately, kaya hindi nila magawa yun kasi dahil sa lane stage na nakuha ng Gladiators. Lahat ng lane panalo yung Gladiators. If they could maintain this for Gladiators, may hirapan makarecover yung Talon Esports. Pero once na makarecover yung Talon Esports, dun may hirapan yung Gladiators. Kasi sobrang simple lang ng game for Talon Esports. Talagang Medusa in front lang. For Protect 1 na yung gagawin nila dito. So continues pa rin naman dito yung Gladiators in taking over the game itself. So 9k na yung kalamangan nila dito. Well, nice blast off. Anticipating on where the keeper is. Boundary strike on the 2. Well, the right clicks will pierce through. Para kay Dracchio. Kill secured. Dominating for the third blade. 4-0-3 para sa third blade natin with his performance. Top lane agad para sa Monkey King. Will be TPing over. Defending the tier 1 top tower. Wala pa rin tayo nakukuha objective for Talon Esports. And that's gonna be another one secured for Gaimin Gladiators. Tier 2 bottom tower will be destroyed. This bottom lane, sobrang consume na ng Gladiators. Mas lalong lumiliit yung pwedeng pwestuhan ngayon ng Talon Esports, especially wala pa sila nakukuhang tier 1 tower sa side ng Gladiators. So bottom lane, pwede na itong i-invade na lang ng Gladiators. Much better. Magkakaroon tayo ng quick pause, crash, resume, pause. Etherblade dito nag-crash. Little hint. Ito ba yun? Oo. Inahabol kasi ni Mikoto si Celery. Blade reconnects. And that's 3 heroes for Gladiators protecting the Undying. Tignan natin. Mikoto, meron naman siyang remnant na naka-ready. Tige bomb. He's back to safety.
Dire should look to their top tower.
So going for butterfly. Solid naman yung pusta mo, boss, di ba? Plus 1.5 both teams. Panalo na si Idol. Congrats, boss. Yung mga gusto ko, yung mga viewers natin na nanalo sa mga bettings. Para happy lahat. Skadi available now for the third blade. So, slow given. Sobrang taas niyan up against this danger. Kaya dito, this time, he's still alive. I mean, what? Siya lang mag-isa yun, wala naman tayo nakitang pinrovide. Ay, Pavis pala. Ginamit ang Tekis, sorry. Kala ko kay Celery yung Pavis sa Tekis pala. Yeah, at least meron naman tumulong sa kanya i-sustain yung sarili niya. He's just walking straight into the high ground. He's not even afraid since Jabs Dito's been caught. There's another hero down, and look at this ace. This Underlord. First your damage, Medu. Atrophy Aura plus Crimson Guard. Good luck. And even has his pipe going for Graves. So, ito na yung parang lahat ng pang-sustain kinuha dito ng Underlord. 5 Graves, Crimson Guard for 1 hero. And it's almost up. Everything. 20 minutes in. Mech na lang yung kulang niya dito into Crimson. Against Gate. Well, not needed. They will fight. It's gonna be all in trouble. Stone Gaze was used by the Savage. Actually, he's just zoning out his opponent, but a bounty strike will be there. Coming out from Kuwin. And as for Savage, good luck, sir. Chakram would be given. But that's too much for him to take. The damage is insane for Gladiators right now. With Akidito, Thunder, back to full HP. Solar Bind will be used together with the Illuminate. Trying to reduce his HP, and para kay Topo naman dito, just ready to take out the waves, that's it. Yeah, chains for Mikoto. Travis use. Chakra will be given, I think. But nice boundless strike. Sticky bomb for the slows. Diffusal Blade, another slow given. Tormentor nakuha nga pala dito ng Gladiators. Nanakaw na rin Tormentor ng Talon Esports. So it was given to Tofu. For the techies, yeah, malaking bagay din naman yun. Yung reactive taser na pwede mong ibigay sa teammates mo. Movement speed na rin yun. This time, Shard will be given to Queen. Not really the best Shard upgrade that we're looking for. Meron ba tayong maganda makakuha ng Shards? Should be Undying. Minalas-malas nga naman dito si Celery. I mean, ito yung gusto nilang makuha talaga. Yung Tombstone save. Kanina pa nakita natin yung napakagandang performance ni Celery with his Undying, diba? Nakailang Tombstone save siya nung previous game. So, ayun yung gusto nilang makuha ngayon. Sana for Gladiators, for the free Shard upgrade. Unfortunately, dalawang Tormentor na yun. And parehong pwedeng yung Undying yung makakuha, pero hindi pa rin siya yung nakakakuha. Siya yung lowest net worth dito sa Gladiators. How sad. Baka mamaya sa next Tormentor natin, mabigay naman sa Underlords yan. Stone Geese used. Counter-strike. Savage teleportation was interrupted. There is no escaping this fight. Savage looking for the deny ng Rush. Well, that is Savage dead. And quick Roshan para inside ng Gladiators. 17k lead. Sobrang hirap din ito for Talon Esports. I mean, sobrang ahead ng tatlong. Okay lang sa akin kung isang core lang yung mas mayaman sa Medusa. Pero kung yung tatlong core mas mayaman sa Medusa, then walang gagawin tong Medusa na to. Lalo na sobrang countered siya ng Underlord in terms of damage negation. I mean, yung Crimson Guard tapos Atrophy Aura. Wala tayong lugi ang Talon. Kaninang game mo, nanalo naman yung Talon, boss. Pero this time, na-lane talaga sila ng ng Gladiators. Game 1 and Game 2 and Game 3, yung mga pinanalo ng Talon. More on lane stage yung naging main reason. Talagang lumamang talaga yung Gladiators sa lane stage. Get up Malice, quick forest stuff. Aabutan pa rin naman siya ni Queen. Well, the Frost Shield will be there, pero Jingo Mastery Buff available na para sa ating MK. Well, you have the Boundless Strike to take out this Lich. Well, third tower will be the next thing for Gladiators. Fortification comes in, the chains will be there, over to the Undying dito, well, just running away with Crimson Guard available. Same goes with the Pavis. Third tower secured. Ano ba? Di pa rin naman. Primal Roar over to the Underlord, but look at the stain. Celery maxed out Soul Rip ata to para sa Unmaxed. Yes, it is. The Chain Frost will be bouncing out non-stop, but nobody will die for Gladiators. But as for the Undying, he's out of mana. Almost out of mana. So another Pit of Malice will be used. Holding them out. Lane Shrax, mabubuhay pa rin naman dito for Talon Esports. I think pwede naman sila wala pala tayong speed pa sa Underlord. Underlord, 40 seconds pa. They have Greaves, so this should be enough to keep them sustained. And I think no need naman ng ituloy pa to for Gladiators. I mean, matagal pa naman tayo para sa Aegis ng Gladiators. Still 3 minutes. Yung natin. So, go for the much easier objective. Tier 2 mid tower will be next. Frost Shield again para kay Oli will be given. Just slowing this down as much as possible. Wala na rin tayo Metamorphosis for the third blade. So, that's why kung bakit ayaw na ng Gladiators dito tumuloy. Just another tier 2 tower to fall. Wala nang outer tower remaining for Talon Esports. It is 20k lead for Gladiators. Just waiting for the next Metamorphosis and possible they will continue to push. And look at this. Tofu will be breaking the smoke. Oh god. Just for a Tekis. Diba? Tapos wala pa sila nakuha. Seconds. Metamorphosis will be up again. They have 2 minutes still para sa Aegis bago mag-expire. And on to the next objective. Third tower ba ulit? Yung gusto nila makakuha dito. Not the setup blacks on the bottom lane. Looks like it. Masyado malayo yung creep wave. Getting pushed out by the Medusas, Illusions. So masyado malayo tatakbo nila if ever na mag-push pa sila sa may bottom lane. But for the MK, he'll be starting to TP it on the bottom. We'll be looking for the next target. Available naman yung Fiend's Gate ng Underlord, so he'll be the one to set things up for them. And Medusa is TPing out. Will be able to make it naman. Hindi naman siya nakita doon ni Queen. So, tamang basag, tamang tulak na lang muna si Queen dito sa may bottom lane. So we have Butterfly available para sa Medusa. Is going for Hurricane Pike para sa next item. Tama ba? Yeah, attack range. Yung gusto niya ma-claim dito. Well, but the Warriors has been popped by Dracula. No hesitation. Stone Gaze will be used para sa ating Medusa. Bit of malice to hold him in place. Savage dito, gonna be in trouble. They even have the Monkey King's bound to strike. And that's gonna be Savage dead for sure. Even with the Frost Shield and Chakram, that's not gonna be enough. The slow is too much. I have Skadi up against Range Hero. Sobrang taas ng slow given. And without Medu for 40 seconds, there's no way for them to hold this. Metamorphosis lang naman yung kinamit doon ng Gladiators. Wukong Command still available para kay Queen. Was that intentional with Shard Upgrade activated? Well, it might be. He's not afraid. Killing off the Lich. Buyback immediately for the Lich. Pops the BKB for the MK. Mega kill pass secured. Para kay Drake dito. And over to the third tower on top lane. They have the Blinded Light for the missed chances. The Frost Shield for the damage reduction. They're gonna continue to take this. Drake dito. His Metamorphosis finally comes to an end. And going for the set of racks for the top lane. Illuminate, Sleight of Fist, Chains, non-stop. Just trying to slow this down at them. Looks like another Rax will be saved by Talon Esports. For the third tower line nakukuha ng Gladiators. But they're getting so much out of this. 25k lead na for Gladiators. And still no answer for Talon Esports. Yeah, we'll be sending out the illusions. Savage, are you still planning to die the same place where you got caught? Well, they have the slows. The stuns will be there. The Pavis, that's gonna be enough. Wukong's has been dropped to make sure he'll fall here. And yes, he will. Bit of malice catches out the Keeper of the Light. Might be too hard for them to catch him. So goes for the set of tracks again. And that should do it. Mid lane will be next. Proximity Mines. Kaboom. Clear up the wave. Frost Shield again. Para sa Lich. Just holding on to this game. 20 seconds out pa rin naman for the Medusa. This should be another set of tracks to secure for Gladiators. There's no fortification left for Talon Esports. Another Frost Shield will be given for the Milrax to keep it alive. Metamorphosis coming up soon para sa ating Thunderblade. Will he use it? Yes, he will. He's done with his game. You want to end this. Milrax dito for the middle lane will be destroyed. And looking for the next one to get the Megas. The final one. The final Milrax natin dito. And with Savage in front. How brave you are. You don't have the Stone Gaze right now. Savage dito down to half mana. Chakram will be given, but the Fabis for the extra control. Force stuff to keep him alive on the backline dito. They blue found the next target. And that's gonna be Beastmaster. He'll bot back immediately. Well, terribly dito, Dracula just trying to zone him out with his right clicks and not to finish up the Keeper of the Light. He'll bot back as well. This will be mega secured for a set of Gladiators. And continue to fight back. Okay, Fabis, done it out. They should call it out right now. Stone Gaze used finally. He's out of mana. And for Dracula, Metamorphosis finally do ends. A bit of malice for Ace, a big one, connecting on the 3 heroes inside. Well, Firestorm will be dropped. Ace, just how tanky he is. Standing in front of the Medusa. They're going for the tier 4s. Super Creeps inside. The next one will be Megas. Ace dito, still not dropping into half HP. Stacking all the damage from the powers. Another bit of malice use. GG has been called. That's it. Game is over. Not gonna wait for another team fight right here. Team number 3 belongs to Gladiators. They will proceed for the lower bracket finals tomorrow yan mga boss. So that's it for the first series natin. Gladiators dito, a strong performance for the Game 2 and Game 3. Yeah, draft in terms of lane stage, laging nadadominate ng Gladiators. And as a result, Sila yung nanalo sa series na to, 2-1. Magbabalik tayo for the next series natin, the last one, upper bracket yon, upper bracket finals, yung ating i-cover for the next series. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Be right back tayo.